Итак, наш следующий спикер из Китая. Зовут ее Zhang, и она представляет компанию Surfing Tech. Эта компания специализируется на технологиях распознавания и синтеза речи, и сейчас будет доклад про большой анализ данных в машинном обучении. Emily, it's your turn, please.
Thank you, everyone. It's a great honor to be here. Actually, I don't speak much Russian. I only know Privet and Spasiba. That is all I know. So today my topic is about how the data to empower the conversational AI. Actually, just now, the CEO from the Just AI and also the people from Google and Yandex, they're more from top-down level, how the conversational AI being using in different scenarios or different products. So my speech will be like bottom up and how the data will help to develop the conversational AI. So before I start, I want to give you a brief introduction about how the China conversational AI like. So everybody knows that from the 2015, AI shows a booming in globally. And in 2017, China Ministry of the Industry Information Technology released the 3 years plan and about how to develop the AI in China. And the 2017 till now, actually many countries have joined this competition to be strong AI nations. So now not only China, US, Russia, and also like the European countries, UK, and also France, and also the Singapore from their national level, they call it Singapore AI, and also they pour the national strengths to leverage the AI capacities to empower their digital transformation to help their economy. So in China right now, by 2020, the investments on R&D, according to the IDC data, it's 4.8 billion, which will take about 12% of the global, R&D on the conversational AI development. So right now in China, the market size of this year actually is $200 million. And by 2020, it will be 6 times more. It will be 1.2 billion. And just as mentioned that by just the AI, they know I know the toy robot, the Putin actually is also from China and cooperated with you guys. So the China is booming actually. So everybody knows that the data is where the machine learning from. So when we talk about in AI, normally there's 2 tabs. The first tab is the algorithm, learn from the data. So everybody according to our knowledge that, for example, what we call the high quality and the quantity data needed for the conversational AI, for one acoustic models, actually which need about at least 100,000 hours data to fit the algorithm, to train the algorithm to make it much better. And also we, just now as a Google Assistant, they said also the user experience also learn from the data, from the analytical statistics. I give you just a brief, simple example about that. So everybody, at the beginning of every month, actually 65% of the call to, for example, like credit card, maybe they ask for the bill check, and 5% call is about they ask for the bill copy, and 30% is something else. So accordingly, for the product manager, they can optimize their user by say that, would you like to check your current bill, or you want something else? Actually, this kind of automation which will help to save the energy and the time for the calls and for the agents, so things like so. Okay, so this page is actually about how, what we do, our company do. Actually, we provide the data to the customers, and the customer can be like the Baidu, Alibaba, Tencent from China, and also some giants from the Silicon Valley from the US as well. We also cooperate with them. So what we do is we do the data acquisition, and we do the process. The process, you can say, for the data annotation, the labeling, those things, and also this transcription we use in the speech. So, and then we provide those services to the customers. I will give you some case studies, see how it will work. And now it's how we do it. Actually, when we got the task, either it's from our customer or it's from our speech expert, our technical expert. So we got the task, and we do the task decompositions. And we do the task design, assembling, and you may ask what kind of the task it is. I'll give you one example. So we cooperated one academic organization from Singapore. So they are asking us to do some conversational speech recognition data set. So we figured out that, okay, this is a more complicated task. So we cannot do like the normal people say, okay, we do the crowdsourcing. But this needs more human incentive. So we decided to go offline, and we invite the participants, and they do the conversation and do that. And then we for the annotations, because it's like Singlish, and they have the accent and have some cultural background things, and all those tags or gender or the age, accent has been asked to be annotated. So we also cooperate with outsourcing staff. Actually, during our data production, we are not only use, we also use some algorithm into it, like the speech recognition and also the object detection and recognitions into the speech. For example, we put the training data to train the algorithm which I mentioned just now. So the machine will do the annotation, and sometimes the human will be intervened to do the human correction as well. So this is pretty much how we do the data production. And now I give you some cases. I know you guys are from the big corporate, so I also have the experience that. So for my daily life, either I'm in the meeting, either I'm on the way to one meeting. So meeting actually plays a very important role in everybody's working life. So we designed this data set for the meeting speech recognition. So how we do that is we do 3 steps. The first step, we do the research and design, and we do the alignment for different devices. Because in the meeting room, we have the meeting microphone, and we also need the micro iris to collect the data. And also we need to set up the meeting room settings, which is more like meeting is not like the outdoor or living room, so it's meeting rooms. And also, then we design the topics. It's more related to your daily job and also the participants' design. And also we need to design the annotation rules, and you need to design, at least you to lay out which the speaker and what in the kind of the topic being mentioned. And secondly, we do the development. So then we recruit the participants and collect the data. And then annotation happens, and do the QA and cross-check, cross-review for that. And then the third step is more about the delivery and the storage. So we merge the data because it uses multi-devices, different micro iris. And also we do the merge transcription for all speakers, because normally there's multi-speakers, different speakers, so we collect the data and we do that. So the second case is more about the call center. I believe that everybody knows this very well. Like mentioned, the Philippines, India has been a main call center for all the multinational countries. So what we do here is mainly 2 services. One is the speech transcription. Second one is a semantic annotation. So you may see this is, for example, this is the first speech is like we do the text. Like here is I'm looking for a smartwatch, and also we annotate the start and ending times and the valid speech times. And so the second is semantic annotation. This scenario is someone is calling the agent. You can imagine it's from the operator. They're looking for a smartwatch, and so the first session is they are looking for the smart watch. And the new session on the lower part is they also want to check one data package plus the smartwatch. So this is how we do the data set and those the user scenarios we incorporate and like this. So now we cooperate with lots of the companies. Actually, now in China, we noticed this year there's a booming request. Also, I mean, not only from the Baidu, there are more like platform companies. We also see a trend is coming from like. I'm not sure whether you guys know TCL, Haier, or Lenovo. So they're also a traditional home appliances manufacturers. So now they're also doing their own smart speakers, or they're using, they're more developed on the smart homes, which is a very good usage scenario. So they are also cooperating with us. And also another trend in China for the conversational AI is also in-car environment, because it's also the conversation between you and between the machine. So this is pretty much about my speech today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Emily. It was a very nice speech, really. It was very interesting. If anybody in our audience have questions to Emily, I will give you a microphone. Would you like to ask something?
Okay.
Please.
Do you guys support any other languages? Okay, Chinese for sure. I'm pretty sure you do support English. Which other languages do you support?
Oh, you mean the languages?
Yep.
Actually, so far we have the English and also the Singlish. Because I know that in Russia, mainly is for the Russian market. Actually, I'll be honest, so far we don't have it. But today I'm here, I know Russia is being a potential and huge marketing and so on. So I believe that in future and during this communication, I hope we will have some in future. That is what we plan to do next. And next, we are now also working on the German and also the French. This is our actually we're working on it. We'll get out soon. Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else? No. So, thank you so much.